great way to kick it off. We're already on our Brenda Green. Okay. Hello and welcome to part 17, I believe now we're at, of Pixels Blaze Persona 4 Golden. Um, so, I stream tonight. Hopefully we'll stream tomorrow night. Just depends on like how I'm feeling when I get back from errands and watching the Blob with some friends and yeah. Basically watching a movie. Um, this movie is, oh yeah, the Blob from the 1980s. Anyway, I don't really have much to actually. I kind of want to have a little update to my rant about uh, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which I haven't actually. I was intending to like play that for a little bit. Well, I don't really have much reason to play it right now. Anyway, I did some like extra math, and actually, like you can get like 6 tickets for. I didn't take into account that you can actually get 6 tickets or 6 fortune cookies for the price of 5. So also I didn't take into account like the statistics, the actual statistical probabilities, which are actually shown in the game. So doing the math with my calculator, I figured out that basically if you buy the $80 pack of Leaf tickets, and just buy the 250 Leaf ticket, 6 cookie bundle, um, and spend all of that doing that, you'll have a fairly high, an extremely high probability of getting one rare item at least, if not two, because basically there's like a 3% chance or a 3 point something 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 chance um, of getting like the rarest item of any like given fortune cookie lineup. Um, so shit, I was gonna look it up, but then I went somewhere else. It's like it's like a 1.8 or possibly 1.9 if you round it up even more. Um, so you have a really good chance of getting two rare items if you like just buy $80 worth of Leaf tickets and um, which I mean, and $80 you could buy a freaking game and then buy an older game. For $80 you can buy 2 games, like one, at least 2 games. Like you could buy one brand new $60 game and then another like budget like Nintendo Select or whatever, you know, for the price of how many tickets you need to get to like guarantee that you will get the rarest item. So it's ridiculous. And of course, you still need to buy a whole ton more. You have to pay $160 worth of tickets or thereabouts in order to get enough to. Not 160. It's probably more around 100 or 120 because given the fact that you can get like 6 for the price of 5, so we can tone it down a little bit. But still, it's a lot. It'll take a lot more thought to actually figure like, okay, what would be the most efficient way to like get that number of tickets? I guess I'm gonna play a bit. I'm still playing it. I'm still like supporting it occasionally, but usually to buy stuff that I can just buy outright. You know, I rarely ever buy Fortune cookies except for the ones that occasionally are given for free using bells. So, yeah. Anyway, enough of that shit. There's also some recent drama in YouTube and also D&D world with a couple stars of the D&D show Dice Camera Action. I'm not going to talk about that too much. I mean, I've actually fallen behind on that show quite a bit. And now, like, I've been kind of intending to, like, just start watching it again, but now, like, it feels like it would be a bit weird trying to watch it again. I'm, like, interested to see what's going to happen, like, what they're going to try and do with regard to at least one of the people involved. There's allegations involved that are technically just some serious allegations. Um, very extremely serious allegations. Um, with like the whole Me Too movement, he's probably gonna get fired and from a lot of things, like regardless of whether or not it's at least like suspended pending an investigation or I don't know. Anyway, I don't really have anything to say on it. Like, just wow, that's a terrible situation. Um, I'm not sure I need to. Yeah, I need to turn the volume since I watched Critical Role. I had to turn the volume up for that, but I need to turn it down back for the game. Day 2 of the school trip. In the afternoon, you toured Tatsumi Port Island. And at night, Palawina Mall Club Escapade.
Whoa! So this is a club.
Woo! I'm totally ready for this! There's nothing like this back home.
We actually get to see an angle that we never got to see in Persona 3.
Is it permitted for high school students such as yourselves to be here?
What? Dude, look who's talking. You were here before we were. That's right. I guess if the first years came on the trip, you'd be here too.
The clientele here seems above board, so I don't expect there'll be any problems.
Huh? You're leaving? Why don't you join us?
Are you asking me to stay?
Those expressions.
Uh-huh. We didn't get to chat last time.
It's just that I had some matters to attend to that day.
Well, you're free now, right? I was really eager to talk to you. I'm curious how someone my age is working as a detective. How about it?
Very well, if you insist.
Huh? What's up? You look a little red.
That's not true.
Wait here. I'll go reserve the area upstairs for us.
Okay. Wait, what? Reserve?
Yep. Don't worry. I think I can pull some strings.
What's wrong, man? Stomach pains?
That ain't it.
Receipt reserved the second floor, and you all made a toast.
Are you sure this is all right? Isn't it expensive?
No worries. 2 years ago, when I had a secret show here, the power went out in the middle of it and the gig was canceled.
And also lose 2 to Persona free. I can't remember if we ever got that far into Persona free. I don't even know if I have the save file for that, or the game file itself. That may have been on my external hard drive.
They still owe me from then, so they're willing to put this one on
So
the
I don't know
house.
if I ever replay it, I may have to start from the beginning.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna order more.
Woo! I'm not gonna hold back either.
Dude, you sound even weirder today.
Oh, you're so cold, Kanji. 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 I conjecture that something's up. That's a great one.
Man, you're already in high gear.
Conjecture.
Oh no. Teddy finally broke her.
She's looser than usual, too.
Hey, wait a sec. Are these liquor?
I told them to give us soft drinks. They're non-alcoholic. I told them. Really, I did.
I
Really.
did not hit her.
Sheesh. I was wondering why it's so hot.
Is this seriously booze? But the smells...
King's Game! Times like this, adults play the King's Game. It's the law. What's their problem? They make me act like a ditz, call me Rosette and stuff, and then say I'm a kid? It's so obvious. Those rap parties get a lot funner after I go home. Morons! I'm gonna play the King's Game now, and ain't no one gonna stop me.
Yet another side of Risa exposed. I wonder if she knows what she's saying.
Kanji! Get the chopsticks ready.
What? Why me?
The king's word is law. Chop chop.
It's already started?
What's this King's Game again? Okay. One chopstick makes you the king if you draw it, and the others have numbers on them. The king picks the number and says what that person has to do. But who has which number is a secret until the king gives the orders.
Senpai, you're such an adult. You tell him.
Yukiko, where'd you learn this stuff?
Come on, everyone draw.
Which stick should you draw? Doesn't say. It just says what the King's Game order should be. Let's draw near one. You drew a stick. September 6th.
Okay, so who's the king?
Teddy's is red. Red! Is Teddy the king?
Hell to the king, baby.
We're already doomed from the get-go.
I, the king, command thee to smooch the king without delay. Smooch!
Smooch!
Please, God, grant me a girl. Number 3. Ah! I'm at number 2.
No takebacks.
Smooch! Smooch!
Kanji, so you were after my fuzzy fur. Okay, but it's my first time. Be gentle.
Whoa! Ow! Hey, quit that! Don't make me flatten you, damn it! Ah! No! Hey! Help!
Ooh, only the first round and 2 contestants have dropped out already.
Huh? Is it that kind of game?
On to round 2.
You must be very careful here. Which stick should you draw? I'm just going for the near one, confidently. I don't think it matters. There's a red marker on it. You're the next king.
Who's the king?
Phew. Someone decent. No crazy orders this time.
That's not how it goes. If the last king demanded a smooch, then the next order's gotta be more extreme. TA, don't be such a party pooper.
Hey! The person who gets picked should have to rest their head on the king's lap.
Nah, make him sit on his lap.
Oh, or they could have to hug him.
Better than that, a piggyback ride.
Come on, king. Who's gonna do what?
Everyone is staring at you. What will your orders be? Number 3 hugs me.
I'm number 3.
Yukiko-san.
How else would you hug someone who's sitting down?
Yukiko is hugging you pretty tight.
Me next! Me! I'm the king! Actually, the queen.
You didn't even draw a chopstick.
Alright then, let's have someone talk about something really embarrassing that they'd never want to tell anyone. Let's see. Oh, Naoto-kun, I choose you!
She's breaking all the rules. Just ignore her, Naoto.
No, that won't be necessary. One stipulation, though. If I do this, the rest of you must reveal something as well.
Okay.
No particularly embarrassing experiences come to mind. Would discussing my life be fair game? It's the rare situation like this that gives me call to speak of such things.
Damn, way to kill the mood.
The Shirogane family has been detectives for generations now. We lend our powers to the police from time to time.
Hey, who cared to kill the music and replace it with this stuff?
For generations. Wow, it's like that guy from a movie I watched before. What was his name? Kuzu Noha?
In days gone by, when there were no crime scene investigators, consulting detectives were considered more valuable.
There's only 3 characters who are kind of like explicitly acting drunk. Rise, Yukiko, and Teddy. Everyone else is acting relatively normal. I don't know if there's anything special about that. I'm just an observation I'm making.
Thus, my grandfather still has a strong connection with the police and looks after me, despite my youth and inexperience. But investigators nowadays are well versed in science and medicine, so I must further my studies.
That sounds tough. That's it? No punchline?
I fear you may be looking to the wrong person for that.
That's so embarrassing. Isn't Hotakun embarrassing?
I want to go home.
I'm sleepy.
Well then, it's your turn now. Straight answer, please. What is your true involvement with the murder case?
You know, you're so good at killing the mood that it's almost funny.
Well, we go rescuing people who've been kidnapped by jumping into the TV. And then we do stuff like Persona! With our personas and beat the crap out of shadows.
You idiot!
Are you making fun of me?
It's true! Persona!
Sheesh, someone put these 2 drunks to bed already.
I see now that you had no intention of telling me the truth. But I'm curious, how did you become so inebriated? This isn't alcohol.
Good one, Naoto!
No, I confirmed it when I first entered. No alcohol has been served here since a rash of drunk driving last year.
Huh? Does that mean we're all just drunk off the atmosphere?
No, just Rise, Yukiko, and Teddy.
Who cares? I feel so good. Good night!
Hey, Senpai! How the hell are we gonna get back with 2 passed out drunks?
All this is giving me a big headache. Is this what a hangover feels like?
Teddy's still totally okay. Let's keep drinking till morning.
Bring it on.
As I said, you haven't been drinking alcohol. Are you a pack of imbeciles?
The last night of the school trip drifts on. So might as well save over the first one. You know, like save file 5, don't touch it, just in case I want to like go back and see what happens when I do the other choices. I don't know. You confront the station Hagakure Ramen. Hagakure Ramen? That probably sounds more like.
Oh man, this is really something!
Okay.
This place serves the best ramen in town. When we were filming, a lot of times I came here instead of eating boxed lunches. You're not hungry?
What happened last night? I don't remember much about it.
Oh, I think the 2 of us fell asleep quick. I heard it got pretty wild, though.
I see. I don't remember at all.
Oh, she's just pretending not to remember.
Ah, this flavor never changes. I couldn't come here too often because it's high in carbohydrates, so being able to eat as much as I want is like a dream.
This is delicious. It has an interesting taste that makes you hungry for more.
See? See?
Another bowl, please. Keep the noodles hard.
I'll have the Hagakuri bowl.
The Hagakure bowl's a normal menu item now? Oh, I should have asked. Oh well, this is just as good.
Hey, is it okay for you to be out in the open like this?
Sure, no prob. See those signing boards? My autograph's up there too, but the cook doesn't give me a second glance. That's just how it is over here. Plus, I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Oh, you're right. There's a lot of autographs on display.
You know what I think? The reason they don't notice you is because this bear sticks out like a sore thumb. I guess if he wore that over here, he'll have to go home wearing it.
Isn't it all steamy inside from the ramen?
Huh? Where's my bowl? You didn't eat it, did you?
You didn't finish, so...
I was going to finish it.
Hey, didn't you just order more a second ago? How many have you eaten?
I don't know how to count.
You little liar. Give me that check. Let's see here. 1, 2, 10 bowls?
Yuki-chan's makes it 11.
I was going to finish mine.
There.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's close to the meeting time.
Oh, already? I thought the trip was gonna be a bore, but now that it's over, I actually had a good time. Hey, let's buy a souvenir at the station. I bet Nanako-chan will be expecting one.
See. Yep. Yo, it's all that lamp.
All right, let's get going. Come on, Teddy, we're leaving. Yo. Hey, Ted.
Don't make me rub your fur the wrong way, you little... Dude, hey, he ain't moving. Is he hibernating?
Hey. Don't tell me. It's not because he's been in our world too long, is it?
Are you serious? Teddy!
My tummy's heavy.
Leave it behind.
I ate too much. Can't move. Someone carry me.
I mustn't be late for our rendezvous. Please excuse me.
Oh, Yukiko, wait for me!
Hey, I really can't move. And I don't have the money for a return ticket.
Farewell, Teddy. We shall leave you here, along with our memories of youth.
You all head to the rendezvous point to head back home. All 3 days of the school trip passed by safely.
Welcome home. Did you have fun?
Come with me next time.
Yep, for sure. I want to to go to Destiny Sea, too. There's this roller coaster that goes whoosh into the water, and
Nako's talking about it happily. You bought a souvenir for Nako.
wow, thanks. Whoa, cool.
She seems to really like the Iwatara lamp. Even though she didn't actually take it out of the bag.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Oh, you're back. We just missed each other, huh?
Look, my big bro got me a souvenir.
Hey, nice. Did you remember to thank him?
Of course.
I guess that came out of your own pocket. Thanks. You went to Tatsumi Port Island, yeah? I guess the city was no big deal for a guy like you. By the way, if the first years went along with you, Naoto Shirogane must have been there too. You talk to him much?
I guess so, yeah.
He's mature for his age, but he's still a year younger than you. Try to make friends with him, will you? He's a cocky brat, but he's honest. The higher-ups are losing their patience with him. It doesn't matter if his argument holds water or not. At this rate, he won't accomplish anything but getting himself booted off the team. Adults can be a selfish bunch.
Ojima has a kind look in his eyes.
Oh, sorry. You must be tired. Why don't you take a bath? Oh, but don't forget to take your stuff upstairs. Nanako, can you get the bath ready?
It's over, and it's a peaceful Sunday morning. Nothing happened while you were away. What did you do today? Oh yeah, I have to actually. Diesel model. Very cool. Can't see anything yet. There we go. Big intimate trout combo. Here comes Tanaka over the air with you. Okay. Harvest the melons. They're not vegetables, they're frickin' fruits. They grow on vines. They grow on trees or vines. That's the fruit.
They look yummy. We've got veggies.
Nanako, I keep on telling you, these are not veggies. They're fruit. Fruit grows on trees and vines. Vegetables grow underground. We use like a starch or something, I can't remember.
Come on, grow.
I wonder if it's like a translation.
Excited.
I have to wonder if as a translation, like, if that's like something's lost in translation, like there's like a word that in Japanese that like refer, or either like Japanese just refer to all like plants that bear like food as vegetables, or or they just have a singular word that covers all like plant-based food, and they just, rather than I don't know if there is a singular word for plant-based food in the English language. Like, yeah, I'd be hard pressed to think of a word in English language that just refers to like fruit and vegetables both, other than just like food. Like it's plant-based food. Like there's no. I don't think there's any singular word for plant-based food products in the English language. So there might be in the Japanese language, and they just decided to go with veggies because you know that it's not like they can like recode the entire game to like recognize whether it's a fruit or a vegetable or a wheat product or what have you. Like they can't change because there's a trigger, there's like to trigger for the voice acting, and you can't add another variable to it to recognize whether it's a fruit or a vegetable. Like obviously the voice acting was coded in such a way that like it's the same speech for each, no matter what you're planting. So it's like, oh, here's some tomatoes, rather than have like, oh, tomatoes, we're growing tomatoes, oh, we're growing melons, oh, we're growing carrots, oh, we're growing corn, grow corn, grow, there's no different dialogue for each individual product or thing you can grow. So I mean, I wouldn't expect there to be necessarily. I mean, there's I don't think it would be that hard to record that much dialogue, but like obviously they didn't go that route, nor did they go the route of making it accurate to what's being planted, to what type of thing is being planted. So I think it's literally that the closest thing they could come up with is to just call it all veggies. And maybe blame it on Nanako's ignorance of like the different categorizations of food, but it's still annoying as hell. Because I want to correct Nanako. I want to educate Nanako. Like, no, this is a fruit. This is wheat, which is like a starch or something. Like corn, I think is also a starch. Like different categories of food. Like, what do they teach you in elementary school, Nanako? I mean, I don't think. I think she maybe like kindergarten or first grade at this point, so I think I don't remember learning about food pyramids, at least in the American education system in my particular state, I guess, until like the second grade. So, but I don't know where like the food pyramid comes into the Japanese system, or if they even have an equivalent of the food pyramid. But yeah, I can only assume like Japanese has a word for like all, some kind of word that covers all plant-based food. Like herbivorous? Herbivore food! Let's grow herbivore food, grow! I don't know. Like maybe there's the word, I mean, I don't think I'm having a brain fart here. Like I literally don't think there's an English word that covers all plant-grown food other than just calling it plant-grown food. Calling it all veggies, and it annoys the hell out of me. I love Monica to death, but she's so dumb. Go ahead and save. I can go to Okinawa. We're gonna see if there's any. There's melon, but I don't get any more melons. The Pyro Jack doll. The next time parts will be revealed in mid-September. Okay. So I have to wait a few days. Well, notice anything different about me? Did you get a boyfriend? That's right. I got a boyfriend. He always responds to my text right away. I feel so loved. Okay. I don't think there's anything new. Okay, no, they tell me there was. Okay. I gotta check my persona. Use levers, so we have that. I believe we have Sheriff still. Do we? We still have Hierophant. I've been for a Temperance. For strength, so that's good. We're good for at least until Tuesday. Do I have sun? I don't think I have sun. So that will last me for Friday. Temperance and death. I'm not sure we have death. I'm pretty sure we have death. That's Matador, yeah. I'm gonna try to go for the end of the month. Death again. Okay. Tower eventually toward the end of the month. That is if we. Man, I don't know. I don't think we have any extra slots, so we had to like fuse something or. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't have any more slots. I should like use Devil for the rest of the month. Yeah, potentially. Oh, I think my next one is gonna be Devil Max. I won't actually need that kind of that point, so I can fuse Devil with Priestess and see what that gives me. Might not give me anything of the Hanged Man Arcana, but I can get rid of a slot and then just. Watch, it'll just be something I That's something I already have. I have enough levels to make it, so cool. So it's Uriel. Septim? I'm Uriel. The sword shall be used in your name. Make it so. Number 1. Okay, so day September 11th. One more silence, please. Okay, that's it. That should be good for the month.
Oh, Senpai!
Let's go play. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Where shall we go? Lisa looks happy. A hill overlooking town. Here at Rise's request. As you said, she likes it here. When I first got to town, I used to sit here and do nothing. I would just listen to the sound of the river, the sound of the birds, the sound of the rain. I felt I could forget Reset and find myself that way. But Senpai, have you ever thought that you're pushing yourself too far or that you were just acting? Let's see here. 1 or 3. Not really. I'm gonna be more in character for you.
Oh,
So this is your normal self right now? Are you sure? I'm just kidding you, but that's incredible. He's Rise is impressed. I feel like I've been able to relax after coming to Inaba. Meeting all of you, laughing together, watching the store, reading comics, playing with the cat. When I was at my parents' house, I was on my best behavior around them. Oh, but Grandma doesn't ask me anything. You know, like why I quit or what I'm thinking of doing next. She just talks about tofu. She says, I'm like tofu. I asked her what that meant. The way she explained it, tofu looks weak and fragile, but it's actually pretty resilient. Even though it stands out because it's not like any other food that can be mixed in with any recipe or flavor. Tofu is incredible. I'm nothing like that. I was actually bullied at school before I made my debut. I wasn't good at talking and always looked at my feet. I was alone the entire time. But I didn't have a problem with that. No one ever expected anything of me. And then the application my relative sent without telling me passed the first audition. I wasn't interested in being an idol, but I wanted a chance to change myself. And just by chance I won. When it happened, I panicked, thinking maybe I should turn her off or down. I thought if I appeared on TV, I could make friends. That was literally the only reason I went through with it. After a while, I realized something. The person everyone likes, the one they say hi to on the street, that's not the real me. If that is the one everyone likes, the fictional character they sold the public. The same with you, isn't it? You don't have to deny it. I won't be mad. You're with me right now because I'm Brisette, yeah? I don't know. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. You got this image of strength, so I didn't expect you to say that. I see, you're just a year older than me, huh? Never thought of that. You say smiling sheepishly. When I got back to school after my debut, no one bullied me. I was happy at first with people I didn't even know talking to me. But they weren't suddenly interested in Rise Kuchikawa. They wanted to hang out with Rosette. The bullying stopped, but I felt like none of them saw the real me. In my heart, I've always thought, this isn't the real me. Funny, huh? I was the one who wanted to change and... But none of that matters now. I'm done being Rosette. Now people who know the real me. Plus they have power that can help everyone. I love that. This time I'm going to change into a Rise that everyone can like. Keep an eye out for her, senpai. Rise is smiling. Phew, you understand Rise even more. Oh, the livers are kind of thrown. But you're as well. And do a healing wave. All part members will recover a small amount of HP at the end of a battle.
I'll see you later,
He
Senpai.
walked recently to her house and went home.
Welcome back.
Show you today, the fridge is full of food. A package came for you, it's on the table over there. Think so. Think so times one. Okay, fine. What if I could use it to serve the house?
Hey,
On board? What? Ah, great, I'm behind on this frickin' thing too. Go to hell. I have no idea why it's so far behind. It's supposed to be coming closer soon anyway. What the hell? I hope you all enjoyed the school trip. Don't you all feel just a bit more mature now that you visited an urban area like that? Oh, by the way, that cute bear that you couldn't head on the trip. It was really adorable. I get so tempted by animals with such unique design. Speaking of bears, their friends, the pandas, are also really cute. Do you know what they used to be called in Japanese? They're called black and white bears, or divided color bear and divided color bears. Her description of how they look. The next colors, so exotic, yet so delightful. You need to do some exotic things to become adults anyway. This is the listener intently. Your knowledge has increased. Fried check open out every day just to see if there's anything new in the Cheddar Claw. Since the guy doesn't tell me when there's something new in the Cheddar Claw, I have to figure out for myself. Ah, okay. Echo Shogun got it all. Oh, lightning! I figure out how to enjoy this train game. I get one more attempt on Monday. There's some weird math behind, like, when you get 2 chances. Maybe it's for a gaze to end in 2. Handsome Man 3D. something monochrome man? 3D maybe? Okay. Yuki? Well? Uh-oh. Why don't you get up on your crow's nest? I just cleaned it for you. At least that relationship can be right. Playing Phoenix Featherman R. There we go. Feather Eternal Drill. You can't be that legendary. There's nothing my drill can't destroy. It looks like you're having fun playing Phoenix Featherman R. Once again, the children target you from all directions. Your understanding has increased. One came for Utah, so you decided to walk him partway home. You spilled the beans, didn't you, mister? You told her I liked Phoenix Featherman R, huh? I might have. I knew it. You've got a big mouth for a guy. She bought me a robot on a DVD. But it wasn't as cool as a Blu-ray. Or a 4K Blu-ray. I think, what do you think would make her happy? In return for her gift. Anything would. Girls always dodge my questions like that. Is Mother's Day already over? Oh, a 4-leaf clover. You said she likes them. She said they bring happiness. I'm going to find a bunch of them by next Mother's Day. Then she'll have a bunch of happiness. I'm sorry for being late. Yu-kun. Or W-kun. What were you talking with Mr. Yu about? Nothing. I had to come pick you up. I can go home myself. It's not that easy to fix everything. I wonder if he's afraid of me. You're both afraid. So be so scared. So chickens.
Maybe so.
Oh, but you're saying I'm scared as well, huh? Ari is smiling wryly. Whenever I speak to him, he hides or leaves. He's always running away from me. He must hate the fact that I'm here. That's not true. Do you think so? Then maybe I'll hang in there a little longer. Ray displays a relieved smile. Thanks, I feel a little better. A bit better. I really can't talk about this to anyone else. Thank you for always listening to my problems. Ari seems to trust you. Your relationship with Ari has grown deeper. Your mother's social link has reached level 7. Try to create personas of the Temperance Arcana has grown.
Then
I'm going home now.
I'll see you again.
Can I catch up to him from here? I'll think of it as a workout. You finished your job and went home. You earned 8,000 yen from your daycare job.
Welcome to Nightline's special Night Watch report. A suspect in the murders in Inaba was safely arrested recently.
Oh.
But what few people know is that the mastermind who brought him to justice was a high school detective. Tonight's report will focus on this Detective Prince, Naoto Shirogane, whose handsome looks are sweeping the nation. Thanks for being on the show.
No, no. The pleasure is all mine.
Nato is on TV.
Oh, his uniform's the same as yours.
First, congratulations to you and the
Although
police for
it's
your
a
recent arrest of
different
the culprit.
uniform. Was this like filmed? Was it cold on set or what? Like wearing a winter uniform. A little weird.
It was well known that there were a lot of mysteries surrounding this case, and you did a great
Great
job clearing them
continuity.
up.
I'd hesitate to say that the matter is cleared up as such. It's true that our suspect was behind Mr. Muraoka's unfortunate death.
I guess like the uniform like this a little explains Naniko's line because otherwise it's wearing a white shirt.
But when I cast my eye over the case as a whole, I detect a few things that seem out of place.
Oh? Like what?
Unfortunately, I cannot divulge details at this time. But this matter claimed the lives of 3 people. Hence, I believe even the smallest inconsistency must be investigated.
I see. I have to say this is a surprise in light of the police's official statement. Now for our next segment, the Detective Prince's true identity, where Naoto-kun tells us a little bit about himself. Amazingly, the Detective Prince has solved a whopping 24 cases. 16 of them were...
There's a detective at your school? When I'm older, I'm gonna go to your school too.
A breezy evening passes.
Hi, Senpai.
Yo,
Hey, did you see the show on TV last night? Naoto-kun was on.
that thing about the Detective Prince solving the case? Come on, we're the ones who actually caught the killer.
Hey, I was just thinking maybe we should check the Midnight Channel like the next time it's on just to be sure. You know.
But the police were the ones who identified the suspect, and he was cooperating with them on it, right? So it's true that he helped solve the case.
Ooh, ooh. Check the Midnight Channel. Ooh.
I'm kinda surprised though. I didn't think he was the type to go after the spotlight like that.
Good morning.
I said another outfit.
I've been waiting for you all. There's something I needed to discuss with you regarding the case.
Discuss? Dude, we'll be late if we talk too long. Hey, where's your uniform?
I thought I just fit in with this group by wearing a color coded, something color coded.
Could you please indulge my current theory on the matter?
What is it?
First, as regards commonalities between the victims, all of them were kidnapped before they were murdered. The victims were all locals who had been the focus of recent media attention, becoming suddenly well known. That is the most likely scenario. I don't believe there's anything intrinsically unique about the victims themselves. Haven't you all come to the same conclusion?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Plead the fifth or hey, who wants to watch the Paul show? See, it's the 13th, so I need to scroll down just a little bit to. I need to kind of base the instructions for strength 9 because we're working on strength 8 because we're stupid. Okay. I'll just be honest. Oh, I did.
Then allow me to state my point. Will you admit that a number of you fit these identical circumstances? There was a long interval between the second and third deaths in this case. But after I applied the aforementioned criteria, I discovered several similar disappearances had taken place. Yukiko Amagi, Kanji Tatsumi, Rise Kujikawa. All of you disappeared shortly after being shown on TV. Either you escaped death somehow, or you faked your own disappearances in order to divert attention from yourselves. Since some of you had ties to the victims, there came a point where I suspected one of you must be the culprit.
You thought one of us was the killer? Oh, you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me. Wait, no, it doesn't make. He didn't call me anything.
This was a prior theory, since discarded.
Then why bring it
Putting
up?
together everything I've learned until this moment, I believe exactly the opposite. You aren't the culprits. You may, in fact, be the only ones with the means to pursue the true perpetrator. Seen as a joining of forces between the rescued, everything falls into place. Of course, this is all speculation. There is, in fact, a flaw in the theory. It doesn't account for the third incident, Mr. Muraoka's murder. He has never been broadcast on television, and neither did he ever disappear. We must also consider the condition of his corpse. The first two victims are still listed with an unknown cause of death. But Mr. Muraoka died of an easily identifiable blunt force trauma to the occipital cranium. The police have not satisfactorily resolved this discrepancy, yet they are desperate to close the case. Further action will be necessary to obtain some sort of decisive evidence.
Further action? What do you mean?
Well, whatever the outcome, the evidence should come to light. You said something interesting to me not long ago.
Hey, where are you going?
This is not a game for me either.
Persona! Breaking the fourth wall!
Naoto-kun?
This ain't a game! That's the business for today. Harold didn't come to school. Again, you need to check the midnight channel. Fly. Fly with a gaming bird. Fly. Although really, it makes a lot of sense in retrospect. Like, almost too much sense, really. I go to college to get a job, but the colleges around here aren't very good. And if I get a job first, where will I get one? Junes? It's not too late. I'll try to get closer to Yosuke. I need to get to Okinawa first to try and get Neko Shogun. interesting. It actually looks like at school lighting this time. The past couple times I've done this, it hasn't like. But then again, I think the past couple times I did it, it wasn't after school. It was during the day. Nakashungan Gal will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. Not today. Someday. Okay, I need to go back to school. Oh, that boy's here again. He must really want to see me. A younger boy, He's definitely out of my league, though. Still, he's trying so hard that I almost feel sorry for him. Teddy. No matter where I look, I see girls, and more girls. School is heaven. There's a certain freshness you don't find at UNES. Every day is great indeed. Everyday young life indeed. By the way, between sailor uniforms and blazers, which is more your speed? More the boys' uniforms. Sailor uniforms. The ribbon on the chest, the square collar that flaps in the wind? You get it, Sensei. Sailor uniforms are a perfect symbol of youth. Man, uniforms are awesome. I keep sensing someone staring at me. Has everyone fallen for the utterly adorable Teddy? There's no need for anyone to be shy. I'm up for talking with anyone. Why can't I select the other options?
Yo.
In the apprentice, right? Oh, come on! Isn't ready to bench at my ass. Didn't I even do a thing to advance it further? Oh yeah, I said it wasn't gonna advance yet. Well, go to hell.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
It's rain tomorrow. I was going to do the laundry. Check the midnight channel. Well, spend time with Dojima, but I'm gonna be ranking up Dojima. You're staring intently at something. Looks like data about cars.
Sorry to bother you.
My hands are full here. Want some coffee? Hopefully my courage is strong enough. That's my job, don't worry about it. She was smiling Riley. Oh yeah, I was thinking about this when talking with Nanako just now, but I feel like she's changed a bit lately. I don't know how to put it. She's stronger. I feel like I'm being left behind. Ever since you came, this house has become, well, homey. House isn't just a big box. It's a place for a family to live together. Often crying, fighting, spending most of your lives together. A warm place. I forgot what that was like. I wanted to get that back more than anything, and yet I feel like I've been dodging it this whole time. You understand why? Because you're a coward. Ha! You punk, you nailed it. That's exactly. Great, I finally have enough courage to like make a freaking dialogue option. He was smiling peacefully. Hopefully that will help me to catch back up, but anyway. We've been in the same place, we're connected. You brought the two of us together. The rest is my problem. Where do I draw the line with this? But the dream is quiet determination. The link has reached level 8. The report shows that the prayer for Narcana has grown. Ah, screw this, I'm drinking tonight. Here, you're drinking with me. Alcohol free, of course. You passed that before me and you're under arrest, got it? Alright. Alright. You took him until he passed out and went to your room. Wait, he went to my room? Where am I gonna sleep? We hear students talking. Hey, did you see the show on TV? The one about the detective prince's secret identity? I thought it was so cool. Hey, he really does have it going on, doesn't he? He's really young to be a detective too. He's cute, but he had this aura of mystery about him. That's cool too. I think he'll be at school today? Class is suspended for today. Howard didn't come to school again. You're supposed to report to the Fox. That's interesting. On rainy days, it looks more like it's supposed to be overcast or something. Come on. I guess we do check the midnight channel. Because we don't have anything to do in the evening. I talked to that kid about the... No, I can't, because he's not here, because it's raining. Damn it. That really read it out, because it's always exactly the same. He won't be so angry next time I go into the TV.
Oh, you're home.
There's Louis for you. Left it on the table. In my trout. What's price sticker? What? Why? We didn't discuss this. We didn't discuss this with anybody. Where did this come out of? Are we really about to act on metagame information? I mean, granted, you can reach this conclusion, but I'd rather see the party reaching this conclusion rather than kind of just us, the Merci Masso, whatever, the silent protagonist who doesn't actually say anything. Who wants us to train through the night like this? You check the Midnight Channel just in case. I guess that we have this voice from beyond the fourth wall telling us. Training tonight. Will something appear on TV? A silhouette appeared. You can't tell who it is. We feel like you've seen this person before somewhere.
Did you see that? Someone came on, right? Now that the killer's been caught, do we still gotta worry about the Midnight Channel? But then someone said the blurry image seemed like an advance notice. What exactly is the Midnight Channel anyway? Did it have anything to do with the murders? This is so frustrating. Hey, what do you think? Did you recognize who appeared just now?
It's Naruto.
Naoto? Why would he show up on TV?
You were really dense, huh, Yosuke?
Now that you mention it, I wonder what he thinks about the Midnight Channel. I don't get this at all.
He appeared on
It's nagging
TV
at me, I can tell.
recently. You seem to figure that out. He appeared on TV intentionally in an attempt to provoke the killer.
I'm sure the others saw it too, so let's get together tomorrow and talk about it. Night.
Let's get hung up. I mean, it makes sense for him not to put the pieces together, but still, it's a little annoying.
So, about the Midnight Channel last night.
I wonder who that was.
I talked to Teddy and he says no one's entered the other side.
Well, yeah, the killer's been caught.
Yeah.
Huh? What's up?
Come on, get with the program. You saw the TV last night, right?
So? It's got nothing to do with us. Killer's behind bars, man. You guys are overreacting. Yeah, that shit Naoto said didn't make any sense either, so there's no use getting all worked up about it.
Huh? Naoto-kun?
No, well, how do I put it?
What, were you out of it because you were still thinking about what Naoto said? So you're still hung up on all that stuff.
I ain't hung up on it.
It's okay, we all understand. Just don't go overboard, man.
You little... I said that's not it. I got stuff to do. I'm out of here.
Stop
bringing that up, Yosuke. You know he doesn't think it's funny.
Ooh, what? Did something happen between Kanji and Naoto-kun?
Well, that aside, is it me or does the town seem kind of strange lately? Everyone is in high spirits for some reason, and they all talk about other people, but never themselves.
Really? I don't think it's anything special. Now that the murder case is solved, people feel relaxed, that's all.
That's how society is. They all just want to get in on the latest trend. People get excited fast and lose interest even faster. It goes round and round. There's no underlying reason for it.
I don't know. It still seems a little too weird. It's like they're all afraid of something. Oh, sorry. I just had this feeling.
Huh.
It's gonna rain again tonight.
We should check the Midnight Channel just in case.
Welcome back.
If you left it on the table. That's interesting. That happened a lot quicker than the other times. Let's go out and do the next prize. Wait, no, I need to watch the Midnight Channel. Okay. Go to hell. I need to mail out some prize tickets. Sorry, mail out my prize tickets. Looking for that again. Share the Midnight Channel. Okay. It's raining tonight. Somebody appear on TV? What do you think, Yukiko? Well, that's always what you're thinking. Are you pondering what I'm pondering? Okay, there we go. Midnight Channel came on. It's an extremely clear image.
Good evening, everyone. I am the Detective Prince, Naoto Shiragane. Welcome to Experiment of the Century, the Genome Project. I will be experimentor and experimentee both in a forbidden yet wonderful bodily alteration process. You shall witness my departure into a new realm, the moment of a new birth. From the chosen day forth, I shall walk a completely different path in life. And I will share this glorious occasion, this memorable day with all of you. Do stay tuned.
That was definitely Naoto.
Hey, is that you, Senpai? Naoto was just... So, does this mean he was kidnapped? You said people only show up clearly on TV once they're thrown into that other world, right? Hell's going on? I thought we caught the damn killer!
Kanji is completely flustered. Let's discuss it tomorrow.
You're right. Sorry, I called out of the blue. Being a detective, solving cases, it ain't worth shit if he gets himself kidnapped.
Well, yeah, he literally got himself kidnapped on purpose, sort of.
Damn, that idiot pisses me off. Anyways, let's get the gang together and meet first thing after school.
I had to go to bed early. We heard students talking. It's been raining for a few days, but I heard it's finally supposed to clear up this afternoon. Well, then I don't have to cancel my plans. You know, if there's a holiday next week, right? I promised my girlfriend we'd go to Okinawa together. There's word that it might rain that day. Phew. Oh, if that's the case, then I hope it never stops. It never stops raining. Running like a waterfall, so his date gets canceled.
Last night on TV, that was Naoto-kun for sure.
What's the verdict, Teddy? Is he really in there?
I do smell someone.
It's just like before. Nothing's changed.
Like before. Of course! That's why Naoto-kun appeared on the news so suddenly.
Oh, finally they're piecing them all together.
He said something didn't seem right and that he wasn't convinced. He also believed that the people who are kidnapped appear on TV first, remember?
Wait, you're saying he's using himself as bait? We came to the same conclusion he did, about how people who become famous through TV would disappear. Could he be trying to prove the theory by using himself?
You mean he got kidnapped on purpose? That's crazy! He could be killed!
He said, this is not a game for me either. It's all my fault. I'm the one that said that to him.
Idiot! Why the hell didn't he just tell us?
He knew we'd stop him if he did. Instead, he left us clues so we could figure it out and...
I know! That son of a...
Biscuit.
But what about the killer the police are holding now? Mitsuo did kill King Moron, right?
Yeah, but that's all he did.
I get it now. I remember Naoto-kun mentioning this. He said it was strange that the police were able to identify the cause of Mr. Moroka's death.
Then is King Moron the only one Mitsuo killed? That'd explain why there were no signs of King Moron being thrown into the TV. The killer didn't change his methods for King Moron. It just seemed that way because it was done by someone else.
Then whoever kidnapped Naoto-kun, that's the real killer?
But wait a sec.
I don't know what to believe now.
Didn't Mitsuo say he was the one behind it all? Why would he take the blame for someone else's crime? Isn't that weird?
Well, he's a weirdo.
And they said on the news that the culprit confessed to the other murders too. There's also something else that's been bothering me, but,
To hell with someone who's behind bars! If we don't get off our asses, that stupid Naoto's gonna die in there! We gotta go find him!
Someone's definitely in here. And the world seems to have grown larger.
That's amazing, Rise-chan. There's no way my nose can pick up that much. Shall I give you a massage?
Don't bother her.
It's the same as last time. I know he's here, but I can't tell where. I need something that'll help me understand him. I need some clues. Without that, I have no idea which way we should look.
Damn it! There's too much we don't know about that kid. But if we don't do something, he's gonna...
hey, snap out of it. This is just like all the other times. Let's not panic, keep an eye on the weather, and do this like always. We'll save him no problem. First, we need to look for something that'll help us locate him.
I know. I wasn't panicking. We know he's over here, so all we gotta do is get him out.
I'm sorry I couldn't find him. All I need is some kind of hint to help me understand him better. Then I could find him for sure.
You need more information about Naruto to make any progress. We should ask around about it. Okay, I guess it's weird. I'm not sure what is how it's calculated at all. Ball lightning. Just as you planned. How sure we're going to all. I think it feels like I mastered it, so. Oh, congrats. Please wait a while until the next prize comes in. Okay, so let's just scroll down so we can get a better look at Actually, it's gotten pretty popular, hasn't it? Well, I heard a rumor that there's this girl who saw something that belonged to him. Must have been near the laboratories. Why don't you try looking there? You hear about Sugar Gunny coming? Oh, this is interesting. I saw him get really angry. I'm not sure what it was about, but he was a policeman. I don't know what happened to make him shout like that. This was in a shopping district a little while ago. That was with a policeman earlier? In any case, you should try to find this policeman. This is really intricate. Hi, Yuki. There are a lot of people who seem to know much about Yata-kun. That's cool. I heard more things like how he's unsociable and he acts cool. Maybe better to ask the police officer about him. Yeah, I need to check out what's behind you. Oh, that's okay. Okay, where am I this guy? What do you want? I'm in the middle of something here, so don't bother me. School's out, you go home already. I swear, kids these days, they seem to be in the mood to talk. Just to make a change of plans. Detective Prince, huh? I don't know any more than is on the news. Did you ask the policeman? Well, that might probably know something. Please come back to us. What are we gonna do now? Still some uniforms in. Never mind. No way that's gonna work. That's the others for their opinion. She at the riverbank? Let's speak to Chie. Oh, there you go. I guess it's no use unless we act like we're Naruto's friends and we're worried about him. Like, Naruto hasn't been to school recently and we're getting worried. Is he busy with police work? When I ask him something like that, he said it does seem to make sense. You speak to the police, you should try that. Gee, you got here pretty quick. Wow, steak investigations are bad for your stomach, you know. Of course I did. I did a stakeout. I staked out on the TV. I mean, Aya-san always has the news programs on her TV, so I was watching in case anything came on. I saw nothing worthy of note. Sorry. Do you have a steak meatball? As it be good, because I don't look it. I'm still busy, you know. So now it hasn't been kind of school lately that you're worried. Sure guy? Do you know him? I haven't seen him at the station lately either. Funny, it wasn't long ago that he'd be around well into the night looking for the files. If he wasn't satisfied with the case's outcome, he seemed to be so focused that I thought he was obsessed with it. Let's him talk about Nata. You should try talking to another police officer. Adachi? Probably not. Wow, the town's getting excited. I don't really know much about Naruto-kun's interview, but, well, it's the fact that he helped solve the case, so it's no surprise he was interviewed for his contribution. I don't know how people excited about things like this and all the bad news, you know? Yeah, he doesn't really know anything else. No, don't hit Misaki-chan. That's not Misaki, that's Phoenix Featherman's enemy in disguise. And quit playing Phoenix Featherman R. Like you did, protecting a girl. Once again, the children attacking you from all directions. Your understanding has increased. Escort area in Utah, part of the way home. Oh, Minami-san, you know with Yuta-kun? I'm going to play by the river.
Oh, hello.
Nakamura-sensei. Oh, I apologize for the trouble Yuta caused at school. He seems to be a teacher at Yuta school. Yuta-kun is really is rambunctious. You can tell how he was raised. Well, who is this? He seems a bit young to be your husband. Doesn't matter. Actually, I am her husband. My daycare assistant, to be honest. Oh, I see. And the Yuta-kun's a tough job, isn't it? Even so, he is quite young. I guess people from the city are different from us country people. I just can't help that Yuta has turned out this way. It's so burdensome to make extra lesson copies for him. Really? I use my private time for that, you know? Well, I suppose it's all part of my job. Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Gomennasai. If it was just his grades, that would be one thing, but there's his slight violence streak too. It's easy to laugh off now, but eventually it'll turn into bullying. Which leads to delinquency, which in turn leads one day into suffering. Fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to crime. Oh. I must be on my way. I'm sorry to have bothered you. All the other mothers of children in Yusa's class respect Miss Nakamura as a good teacher. They all gossip about me because I'm a second wife and an outsider. You know what how Yuta is, right? So it's impossible for me to make any friends here. If only he was a more studious child. Grades aren't a factor. They are a factor. Because his grades are bad, his teachers nasty to me. And it makes the other mothers gossip about me. I'm trying so hard and yet I'm fed up and just sick of it all. Why does this always happen to me? He starts crying. Don't bully Mom! Yuta punches you as hard as he could. Are you alright? I just had something in my eye. You said Mr. Yu wasn't bullying me.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but thank you. Gomenasai, but arigato gozaimasu. I guess I'm happy. You're smiling through her tears. Feel your bonded area has tightened. Percent of the percent per second has grown.
Then
Bye now.
I'll see you
I'll
again.
see you again at the daycare center. Let's go home, Yuta. Your driver went home, completely unfazed by any punches you may have been hit with. There's 8,000 yen from your daycare job.
Welcome back.
Okay. I'm gonna spend time with Yumi. I can go and put my Neko Shogun on display without going to sleep. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Cool. Okay.
Hey,
Oh, Yuku, what are you doing here? Yeah, I'm about to head home. I was late I was that late at the hospital. I think I'll stay here a little longer. I don't feel like going home yet. I'm sorry, district at night. With those you have formed social links, you can become closer, even closer to them. Keep in mind that social link cannot progress to the next Dragon Night since your time is limited. When you have so many days to develop the bonds you have in Innova, at night you can become closer to those whose social links you wish to develop, and then take them to the next rank during the day. I know what. I'm gonna try to get my mind off things. He seems happy. Treating me up with small talk.
thank you.
Yuku, I feel a little better now. Seems you're able to be of help to me. You feel your relationship with Yumi has grown deeper. Relationship with Yumi is going to become closer soon. Oh, it's already this late? The bus should be coming soon. Oh, before that, you can have this.
Can you take this?
See the cough drops Mimi. Not much, but thanks for today. Good night.
I'll See you later.
I leaving you off and went home. Well, before we even actually do, did you have a memorable summer vacation? I had a beautiful time in Egypt. Oh, there are people there who were very kind to me. They were probably able to sense my deep appreciation and love for the history. I even found some things with my dowsing rod. The citizens were very glad indeed. Time sure flies when you're having fun. I'm sure your summer break was short for all of you as well. However, don't you think that there are some things in life that are best ended quickly? War is one of them. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. You all? So here's the question. Monsieur, no, you. How short was history's shortest war? 40 days of war. 40 minutes. The answer you think is correct. Good job, you! I'm impressed you knew. The shortest war in history lasted only 40 minutes. It was the Anglo-Zanzibar War, which began with an already staggering difference in military resources. Mind you, this lecture will be longer than the actual war we're going to talk about. There's so much to learn. Get the correct answer. Your knowledge has increased. Okay, we need to... Just gonna go to open up quick too. Oh, I remember, okay. Prizes are so popular. Still trying to decide what the next one should be. It'll be a doozy though. You can bank on that. Now, how about the balance? Brisbane Shopping District South. How can I help you? Did you see someone suspicious? Someone that has been coming to school lately that you're worried. That kid is scared school to do his investigation? What's his problem, really? The department has all but closed the case just because he's not satisfied. Sheesh. All I want to do is shut the book on this thing so we don't have to deal with it anymore. I wish he'd let it go normally. No wonder the whole department treats him like a kid. He's getting all worked up over nothing. That's why everyone gives him the cold shoulder, you know? I'm telling you about Naruto. You should put together information you've gathered. With regard to the investigation, you discovered that Naruto has an obsession with the case. But the police think of Naruto. We just heard that. Considered him a child. Naruto has a fervent obsession with the investigation. It seems his obsession was not well received, and the police treated him like a child. You understand a bit more. You should report to Rise. Okay. But first, we gotta follow the guide. Work part-time as a daycare assistant. Some more. Okay, well that's really how it's supposed to be, so. How is the daycare center? Your children tell you from all directions. Your other thing has increased. The relationship is going to become closer soon. Well, again for your job at the daycare center. Let's gather some veggies, even though they're not really vegetables, they're more like starch or wheat or whatever. I don't think wheat is technically a vegetable.
They look yummy. We've got veggies.
They're not veggies! Stop calling everything veggies! Oh, dude, tomatoes of girl, the wheat.
Come on, grow.
Also, I think tomatoes are... I think they're sometimes referred to as vegetables, but I think they're technically fruit. I read Witch Detective. I'm reading Witch Detective. A plottingly written romantic comedy about a girl on her first day of school in a new town. Vampires are involved. The content of this book was almost physically painfully free to read. As you finish hyperspeed reading, you're able to read more than normal. That's supposed to be a reference to Twilight. Here comes Tanaka over the air with you. Appraisal chain. It probably like gives you like a counter attack thing. Soma times 1. Should bring one. Not sure if Soma. Someone might give us SP recovery. Maybe. Oh, oh, the airwaves to you. More tomatoes. There, status. Our courage is actually all the way up, so we need diligence is going to be going up, so we'll finally get everything to at least level 4. Our understanding it still needs to be maxed out for the to get the new social link. We should be able to get okay, we're gonna be working on Naruto a couple actually tomorrow, so that's probably when we call it. I'm gonna wrap it up. try doing the one that's in you, Sean. Haha, I'm no good. I said I don't want to see you, and yet part of me was hoping that you would come anyway. I'm happy that you did. It's all right to you, shall we talk? Matter of Persona the Deprecaun, you two might get along well. You feel the relationship with Persona is going to become closer soon. Day Persona?
Yes.
I'd be happy to. Persona smiles gently. I was half expecting you to come, half thinking that you'd given up. Being non-committal, floating around, never deciding to be one thing nor another. Can a man understand that? Okay, let's see. What do we have to do? Any. I get it. I see. I suppose this kind of feeling isn't gender specific. So smiles cheerfully. I just remembered something. Before we were married, you remember that my husband and I could only meet once a year, yes? But we exchanged letters all the time. I wait by the mailbox every day, wondering when his next letter would arrive. The days when came would fill me with joy, but I also felt that reading it immediately would be wasteful. I wanted to write my reply so badly that I would grow impatient and read it carefully over and over. Am I supposed to make the less considerate? That is how inconvenient. I suppose you would think so today, but when you write a letter, it's like setting your feelings in stone. It's more than just words; it's your heart. Sana smiles. When you find yourself somebody to love, try writing letters for them. This one line can convey so much more of your feelings than 100 speeches. Speeches. Sana smiles lethargically. You sense some of the loneliness she is bearing. This is like a 3 level 6. Your sense of the Deprecaun has grown. But you know what? I've lost the letters he sent me. If I kept them in a safe place, I suppose I don't need them anymore anyway. The son looks sad. Me having those letters again would cheer her up.
I'll see
But
you
Sana
again.
went home.
Oh, welcome back.
Which detective? Spending has increased. Your diligence has significantly increased. Yep, strong to furrow. Everything is at least level 4, but I still need to get my understanding to fatherly. Hey, respect for the age of day. You should have the day off from school. That's how I said it. I need to go over here first to see if there's anything in the mail or. Nope. I need more stuff for the TV world. Oh, wait. cell.
All right, I'm fired up.
Situation. And Steven not being so freaking stubborn. Seems like he can't rely on anyone. So this is the only one way he can truly make himself heard. I feel for him. Put in by his own will for the reasons we came up with. Maybe he'll learn something that will finally help us identify the killer. Let's hurry and rescue him. He trusted us to do that, and we gotta live up to his expectations. We have to rescue him before the fog sets in, right? I forgot over the day when the black fog's gonna come. So that'll be all we need to go in and get him. Damn it!
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, somebody, find any clues? Hey, quick, I'll find him in a jiffy.
Did you find out more about Naoto-kun?
So did we say about Naruto being treated like a child. Explain that Naruto's abnormal obsession to solve the case.
I see. So he's being stubborn about the case. But it seems like it's rare for Naoto-kun to get so worked up over something. Okay, I've got a good feel for him. I think I can do this. It won't take long for me to find him with my persona, so be ready to follow me once I do.
What is this place?
It's all sci-fi. Hey, doesn't it remind you of those secret hideouts in live-action shows?
Oh yeah! I used to watch Featherman all the time when I was a kid.
I hear that those are really tough shoots. A lot of the actors do their own stunts, like jumping through fire themselves.
Well, it's every man's dream to do that stuff.
Yeah, I can understand that. They're action-based, like kung fu movies. And just the phrase secret hideout has this exciting ring to it.
Totally hear you.
Actually, when I was a kid, I had my own secret place near the mountain by Yukiko's house. I'd pretend that a legendary kung fu master was teaching me special techniques. Hwata!
Got it all wrong. But hey, so this secret hideout thing, it came from Naoto's mind?
I guess our proper boy detective isn't as grown up as he looks. Alright, let's get going.
From point none of its location. All that's left is to save him. First up for the upcoming rescue mission. Sure, that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to talk to... He doesn't seem too upset. He sold it up times 1. Okay. Go to the game. The song's right on the highest floor. What should we do, Senpai? Should we go after it? Come on, might as well. Let's get the show on the road. Wait about that. Okay.
Whoa!
With the lightning.
3 enemies left. You can win this.
Come on down! Underestimate me? This is what you get.
Oh, did I level up?
I'm probably saying increase has replaced Divine Grace because we can't get increased by like full healing is basically you can't do better than full healing. Right, 10 crack weed. Shooting soul.
Whoa, we got one weak to electricity. 2 enemies left. Don't worry about it now.
Nikazuchi! I've proven my manhood.
Oh no. Whatever shall we do? I see, whatever shall we do?
Uh-huh, so that one's weak to darkness. It's weak to darkness. Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
You see the like too.
Go, Senpai! You're doing well!
tone deaf abilities, basically. I might as well get a skill card.
So that one's weak to darkness.
It's no war of that every day. You can't hide from me. You gotta pray for the roots where you keep calling out to the face of the street. Bring your friends and boss.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Persona!
Who are these guys?
Uh-oh. That... You can win this. Just don't use fire on it.
It's no war of that
Come on!
every day.
It's 2 enemies down. Here's our chance! Let's go! Let's do it! Give it up!
What?
2 reinforcements on the enemy side. It's weak to fire. Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
Persona!
Yes, we won! Congrats, guys!
Ha! More power for me!
It's weak to electricity. Zap 'em.
That Mazio is like the regular Mazio. There you go. Down.
2 enemies down. Okay! This is...
Bastille. this guy.
Nice! There's an enemy weak to wind. One enemy to go. Keep it up.
It's no war out there every day. You can't hide from me. You gotta play by the rules where you keep gotta laugh in the face of this history. When your friends and boss look alike in the face of it, they need the history.
They just have Garu dying area.
Persona!
Great job! Hey, the enemy's weak to fire. That's hot. Let's go, Amaterasu.
Oh, come on.
Kagi-senpai's amazing!
Senpai.
Truly magnificent.
What? Really? Well, as long as Sophia about
Ooh, a rare one. Don't let it get away. Three of them. Don't give up now, okay?
It's no war out there every day. You can't hide from me. You gotta play by the rules where you keep gotta laugh in the face of
Persona!
when your friends look alike in the face of it. But they fight all the places. Your day fights.
I'm not holding that.
Congrats,
I
Senpai!
think I might be able to get. Whoop.
Did I level up?
Alright, powered up!
It's level up time.
Not sure if I have enough. I have to avoid choosing my Ador. Or I need that one. I right Rider. Or Daisujo. Something is different. Mario is nowhere to be found. There's another piece of paper on the board. Somebody has written it out on it in funky handwriting.
All you clowns. Hey, you! How long you gonna wear that ugly mask? You know you ain't got the guts for this task. Cover yourself with paint. You're acting like you ain't afraid of what you got in store for your fate. You think you got me? Well, that's too bad, cause I ain't stupid enough to get had. So drop the pathetic act. I wanna dance, and that's a fact. Now quit your gawking and start to react. Yeah, yeah. Now dance.
Needs to work on a rapping cadence. Supposed to be another Mario's poems. Well, let's do an epic rap battle. Come on.
What is this?
Hey, you! What are you doing reading that? I told you not to read these! You jerk! This doesn't mean anything! I'm not dancing for anyone! It isn't until dancing all night, come on! I don't think I'm in that game! Why don't you just dance your way off a cliff or something? You see, you can see Margaret smile, but only for a fleeting instant. Anyway, I hate you, stupid clown! Don't read my stuff! Mario returns to her seat. Give skill cards. That's a lot of skill cards. Cool. Baron. I need Daisuja, so that doesn't work. I need Daisuja, that doesn't work. I don't need these clowns. Don't need Uriel, don't need Trulane or Furus. I mean, I'll need ones that are kind of later, but I don't need them at the moment.
I'm the great Balrog. In my greatness I have come to serve.
That's clear 2, I need 3.
I am Honda. I am one with you.
Yeah, so Link infuses come Honda with power. Check. Okay, I got Daisuja, Got Matador. Do I have Right Rider? I don't have Right Rider. But I need that back. But I do have 4 slots free, so that should be okay. 6 fusion, so yeah, I need 4 slots free. Okay, I have exactly that many. Hopefully I have enough to read. Emperor Flag. Okay, Tower and Death. Or Tower, Hangman and Death. Hangman is... That's the one that's supposed to give me... nothing. Tower and Death. Okay, Death comes first. Supposed to have in charge. Make sure that you okay, just in case I completely muck this up, I'm going to say just in case I haven't learned my lesson about fusing it with the proper skills. Guys, give it random sort of. Oh yeah, I was supposed to give it my in charge. Okay. Oh, to get power charge. Let's just keep things on theme. Actually, give it survive light and endure dark. My judgment doesn't come until a lot later, but we need. Epic combination of Persona 5. I am Trumpeter, I am one with you. Okay. Leave and come back. We should max out markers.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
A trumpeter of mind charge. You have successfully completed the request. That was my last request. Congratulations. You've been through many challenges, and I hope you grasp their meaning. You see, the results never matter. I wanted to see you yourself struggle and complete the request. You approached each challenge thoughtfully, and in doing so, you trained your soul. As I predicted, you have shown me that your soul is strong. It's been wonderful. For the first time in ages, I became very excited. But remember, one soul is fragile. The purer it is, the stronger it gets, but it can easily be led astray. It can take so little as a handful of senseless words, such as a lie or a rumor. Also, this is a maximum social link and there's no voice acting. Come on. Did Marisha Ray take the day off? What's going on? Critical Role wasn't even around yet. What's the deal here? Couldn't have been busy doing that. Maybe she's busy at the home game. This is a lie or a rumor. Please remember that. Now I have to give you something as a reward. Here, I want you to have this. The spiral brooch. It's only an object, but at the same time, it's an expression of myself. I'm sure you know since you struggle so much for me, right? Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou establish a genuine bond. Each genuine bond shall be your eyes to see the truth. Bestow upon you the ability to create Isis, the ultimate form of the Empress Arcana. Oh boy. I think before the terrorist organization was a thing, at least in the that we knew about. Margaret Social Link has reached its maximum level. This is Margaret Social Link. The Empress Arcana has reached its maximum. And of course, a bond that cannot be broken. The Empress Social Link, you can now fuse, let's just say, Isis, the mother of reincarnation. A more of your heart that I need to see. I understand you quite well now, so thank you. As I thought, you're the person I had been waiting for. When the time comes, it is you who will provide my answer. I look forward to it. Well, I think most of the other social links have like voice acting for at least the final part, but for some reason Margaret doesn't. Okay, go ahead and Raphael. Where is Raphael? Okay. Just gonna work casually and well, it already repels ice, so yeah. I'm Raphael. I will shield you with heated words. Cowabunga. Wait, that's Michelangelo. Kali, in hell. Oh, that's interesting looking. What's this? Throne, okay. I'm Throne. I am with you on the path to glory. I am Cerberus. I have come to serve you. I can do experiments of questionable efficacy. I'm Seiryu. I have come to serve you. Your social link provided. Here's a Seiryu of power. Okay. This ain't a game. I probably should take Yosuke with me. I should probably bring Teddy too. Hopefully I have Son of Lightning. I have the Zeodyne. I don't have the Zeodyne, do I? Well, Zianga. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna focus on just getting to the next floor. I'll go fight some enemies along the way, but not to level up. Just to get items.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work. Defeated. Good job, Yukiko-senpai.
Yeah, it isn't like if there's 3 more wouldn't give me anything. Not really. Need the money anyway.
Cool, there's an enemy weak to ice.
Cool. That's the one that I don't have. She has. No, wait. No. Teddy has it.
Three of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Go, Kentucky Doji!
Careful. That enemy's immune to wind. It's so puny. Use Yes, we won! Congrats, guys!
Power up!
Pinwheel. Persian.
Ooh, a rare one. Don't let it get away.
Persona!
So I can get clean sleep here.
All right, I leveled up.
Oh, did I level up?
I climbed the stairway to maturity.
Soul food.
Careful. It's immune to physical
Oh, what isn't it?
Ice should work well. Two enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
The Teddy legend never dies.
Cool. There's an enemy weak to ice.
Is it at 4 yet?
Careful! That enemy's immune to wind. It's so... It's weak to ice. 3 enemies left. You can win this.
Oh,
Yes!
got all of them apparently.
All right, I leveled up.
It's level up time.
Okay, this is really weird.
Careful! That enemy's immune to wind.
That's how it's done.
It's weak to wind. Last one. Go for it.
Here goes. Persona. Ah, that took forever.
Really? I'm gonna face 2 enemies, 2 sets of enemies, I'm pretty sure.
Cool! There's an enemy weak to ice. It's weak to wind. This'll be a breeze.
Persona.
New set of enemies.
What? Again? 3 more enemies
It's
for
the
you.
exact same set of enemies.
Hey, congrats.
Please vow. Really?
Whoa, we got one weak to electricity. Go, Senpai! Keep going! It's
Okay.
That enemy's weak to ice. Cool it down. It's weak to darkness. Go on, defeat it.
It's no war of there every day. You can't hide from me. You gotta pray for the rules, but you keep yelling out in the face of this out is free. When your friends and boss
I
feel like in the face
get
of
a
it, they
because I
need
would
history.
freaking
But they find all the place in it. You don't fight all the place in it.
Three of them. Don't give up now, okay? What? Again? Three more enemies for you.
I've climbed the stairway to maturity!
may have to call it a night. Regardless.
That enemy's weak to ice. Cool it down. Three of them. Don't give up now, okay?
I want both. If I can. I am Sybil. I will show you some of my own power. Just relax, leave everything to your big sis. I have like one ability that this is very serious all. Companion with 6-7% done. So tomorrow, if we have time anyway, we'll be doing the rest of the retread of the game dungeon, and we'll be moving on to rescuing Naruto. Let's head to our wall of patrons, the first little patron so far. Who needs no introduction, but I'll give it anyway. Aaron Man. Thank you, Aaron. For information on becoming a patron, go to patreon.com/pixelsplays. But of course, if you're not going to do that, you can still do all the little things that will help out the channel a little bit. And if you're on YouTube, you can check out the links in the description, including to our Twitch channel. And our Facebook. In any case, thanks for watching. Until next time, sayonara.